very interesting, you know. Um, y'all know who Claudia Jordan is, right? She used to be Miss Rhode Island, bad chick. She be on them. I don't watch her shows, but you know how you don't watch a show, but you know what it is. You might see clips, whatever, but you don't actually watch it. She be on them little shows or whatever. And I seen her or whatever, right? And she's always been like a baddie. You know, Claudia Jordan has always been like a hot chick. Like, who wouldn't fuck her? You right? You know what I'm saying? Like, she bad bitch, baddie. And it's like, and it's like, no, I'm off that right now. But it's like Claudia Jordan, she's always been like a bad chick. You know, drop dead gorgeous, right? But no, I just came across, she's did a video where she's talking about, you know, she's lonely and because she's like in her 50s now, even though she still look good. The whole nine, she's single. She wished she would have gotten married when she was young. She said something about her eggs or whatever. It's not good for her to have kids and all that. I'm thinking to myself, like, that's what I was saying. I touched on this before, but it's like, you know, when a woman look really, really good, she get a certain age and she's always single, that's a red flag. You dig? Because there's multitude of reasons why a woman would end up like that. Like, you're a hot chick. You mean to tell me you can't find now one guy that likes you and you like him and y'all date seriously? You can't find that? You know what I mean? The thing that's interesting to me, though, is she said when she wanted a man, right? She wants a man to pay her bills. She's looking for a dude that can help her pay her bills because she said she's tired of paying her bills by herself. I saw a video where she was actually saying that. And I thought to myself, see, that's what I was trying to tell everybody. Black women, they date for the wrong reasons. You know, like when they date, typically what they do is they date for reasons that doesn't really equate to what would make a relationship actually work. Like, you just want a man to pay your bills. You just want a nigga to give you money, all that trick ass simp shit, right? Sucker shit. But you don't really want to be with a dude that you actually like, which is that's how you properly have a relationship. You're dating somebody that you actually like. You're not there because you're just there for the money. Like, of course, you don't want no broke person. You don't want nobody that's a bum. Duh, right? But at the same time, you don't want to date nobody just because they got money. Because what's going to happen is you're going to see, when you a bad bitch, you're going to get with a dude that makes a lot of money, right? But then you're going to find yourself in a situation where you don't even like the dude. You're just tolerating him because he got money. You see what I'm saying? So now it's simply not going to work out, or you're going to find a dude to date you, but it's going to be like an awkward, unhealthy relationship. Because there's no way a bitch can look this good and just be single. Like, that shouldn't be possible. Like, you shouldn't be a hot chick like that and you just ain't got no man. Like, that's crazy, you know? And I kind of told everybody, like, that's typically what happens when a woman does that. Like, you just find yourself alone, because it's three things that will cause a woman that's a baddie to be single. One, you're dating for the wrong reasons. Two, you a sex worker, right? Bitch got caught sucking dick on camera. It's all on the internet. What nigga in his right mind dates a bitch like that? Or three, you're like a single mom. Because if you date a single mom, you're basically sharing a bitch with a woman that's already permanently attached to another man. If you're smart, you avoid that. You feel what I'm saying? But in her case, she's not a single mom. Now, I understand it's natural for a woman to want to have kids, but at the same time, she was never married. Because I feel like if you're a woman, you shouldn't have kids unless you're married. All that out of wedlock shit and these bastard ass kids, I don't think that's cool. You feel what I'm saying? You should, like, if you a woman, find you a husband first, then get pregnant. But, you know, these black bitches, they don't want to do that shit. They just want to have babies all over the place. Single mom. Every time you meet a black bitch, she got 2 kids by 2 different dudes. So That's what I like about her. She didn't do that. She was smart enough as a woman to not do that. But I just find that strange. Like, this bitch look good as a motherfucker and she ain't got no man. That's crazy. I'm sitting here looking at this bitch. I'm like, damn, this bitch bad. I wish I can get a bitch like that. She talking about she ain't got no man. She should at the very least be able to find a dude that likes her. And she got like a healthy relationship. And it don't got to be no rich dude. Because see, these hoes, they always want the rich guy. But like I said, they get a dude like that and they find themselves in a situation where they're with the guy they don't really like. They're just tolerating him because he got money. I guarantee y'all, judging by her being single, she said she's 52 and she's single. That's what it was. She was a baddie her whole life, right? So she only will fuck with rich dudes. She dating all these rich dudes and she just peeping game. Like, these niggas is lame as hell. I don't really like these niggas. So she don't date them for the actual right reason to date somebody. She's just there for the money. That does not produce an actual relationship. Awkwardness and dysfunction. And that results in her being single. Because she checks all the other boxes. She look good. Okay, if you a man, you want a bitch that look good. She's not a single mom. Oh, bet. I ain't got to share her with another nigga. Cool. You dig? Because like I said, when you date a single mom, she's permanently attached to another man. So even if she ain't fucking with her baby dad, she's still permanently attached to another man. And you're with the bitch too, so you share her. So she checks all the boxes, but she's not in a position she should be in. I just find that very interesting. See, you know, when you see women like Beyonce, Alicia Keys, shit, who else I can think of? Like all them bad chicks. Fuck it, like Beyonce. Beyonce looks too good to be single. That's why it makes sense that she's married. You know, she looks too good to be single. You know what I mean? If she was single, that would be a huge red flag. Just like Claudia Jordan. Claudia Jordan looks too good to be single. You see? Like, I don't get that. Might give the bitch a pass that she was like young. But it's just crazy. Oh, and another thing I forgot to say. Also, when a woman is single at a certain age, most likely she got a promiscuous past. Now, I'm pretty sure Claudia Jordan was getting her fuck on when she was younger. You remember, a young bad chick that's famous, all the basketball players, the rap niggas, R&B singers, some of these actors, she get around, you know, because you guys probably already know this, but women fuck around a lot. Women are very promiscuous, you know. The best type of female to date, though, is a woman that got a low body count that ain't got no kids. That's the best female to date. If you got a fucking brain in your head, you would know better than to try to date a woman that has a promiscuous past or a high body count. I honestly believe Claudia Jordan has a high body count. You dig? When she was younger, she probably fucked hella dudes. You know what I mean? See, it's hard for a woman to pair bond when she fucks a lot of guys. You dig? So she fucked all these dudes. So it's like this. You meet a bitch, she fucked like this bitch 25, and she had sex with like 14 dudes, right? So she did all that. You telling me you gonna be the nigga that makes her want to just be with one man and be content with that? You're just gonna magically make that happen? I doubt that. You see? That's probably another reason why she's single. See what I'm saying? See, these chicks, they do it to themselves. But you know how I go, though. It's going to be somebody else got to get blamed, typically a man. But I always find it interesting when a woman is gorgeous like her and they're just constantly single, you know. And you're right. She's probably not pleasant to be around. And again, all women are guilty of this. I'm not going to put this only on black women. I'm gonna be fair today. Black women are still the worst, but I'm gonna be honest, other women do it too. Like everything's about money. Because like I said, she's in that video talking about she's tired of paying her own bills. So she wants a man that makes a lot of money to pay her bills. But like I said, she's gonna find a guy like that. But it's gonna end up being a dude she don't even like for real. Like I said. And now he's being tolerated. Now, if you a man, would you date a woman that's just tolerating you but don't really like you? The answer should be no. But some of you niggas might fall victim though because the bitch is bad. You know, because she's hot. So you might fuck around and go along with that shit to get some pussy. Because you want bad bitch pussy. Who don't want no BBP? Bad bitch pussy. You ain't turning that down. So you gonna tolerate the fuck shit. She's tolerating you, you tolerating her. That does not equate to a good relationship though. Because if you're gonna date, don't do it if you're not going to properly date. And this is the problem with women. They date for the wrong reasons. And the main women doing this shit is black women. They date for the wrong reasons. Because way too many black women that are at a certain age are very, very attractive. But them hoes is always single. You dig? She ain't got no man. You go through her phone, there's dudes that she be fucking that's in her phone, but she ain't got no boyfriend. But then you look at her like, damn, this bitch bad. Fuck is up with the hoe? So that's just interesting to me. And I just came across that video because I don't really be giving a fuck about shit like this. But I was like, let me speak on this because I ain't gonna cap. Always had a crush on Claudia Jordan. She was always a bad bitch to me. I'm like, this bitch is hot right here. I like this bitch. You dig? She seemed like she kind of like the fun personality, but at the same time, she also seemed like she's not pleasant to be around. But when it comes to looks, her presence, and she got swag too, oh, this bitch is basically a 10. But why would a bitch like that be 52 and be single though? See, you scratch your head at shit like that. See, it's not like if you a man, some of you guys that listen to me are probably older guys that's like in your 40s and 50s. See, it ain't when you a guy and you single at that age, depending on how you look at it, it don't hurt as much as a woman being that old and being single. Because if you a guy, shit, you can be 45, 50, fucking a young bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's like, it's different. Men and women are different. But when a woman is gorgeous like that and she's just always single, it's a red flag. It just makes you think like, something must be really wrong with this bitch, you know? Because like I said, she just looks too good to be single. Yeah, she just looks too good. Y'all know Megan Good is dating that actor, the dude that was on Creed 3, that crazy ass nigga, Jonathan Majors. She's dating him, but see, that makes sense because she looks too good to be single. Megan Good is a certified baddie. She looks too good to be single. You know what I mean? Ashanti finally made that shit work with Nelly after all these years. Makes sense. These chicks look too good to be single. So it's like, when a woman is a certain age and she look good and she's always single, it's a red flag. But I just thought that was interesting. I want to just touch on that real quick. I ain't gonna lie, like I said, I like Claudia Jordan, so shout out to her, but she's definitely a red flag. Definitely a red flag. But that bitch is bad though. I just want to share that with y'all, you know? So yeah, we got we got some weird shit going on, but yeah, that's all for now. I gotta run into something, so I'll get back.